welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a while since I did a oh shit. It's been a while since I did a market review. So we shall get into this one. So as we can see on the XY on the right hand side, we have a daily chart open, and well, I like to mark out the previous day highs and lows, and basically I just looking for a sweep of the previous day high and market structure shift on the lower time frame to get into a position. So, excuse me. We can see from the previous, for the start of this month, we had a run up to start Monday, a failure swing high, contest the opening price. We took out the previous week's last 2 weeks high, and then we pull back into the range. So we have the high and we have the close. All right, and we did take a move off of the low of the opening of last week. We did move off here the opening price, but for me, if you go on the daily chart, I would kind of want to see simply just a sweep of Friday high. I see we have news. We don't have any new, like real news, red folder news Monday, but they could add in something tomorrow or later any day. We'll just be vigilant and aware of that. But we do see we have Powell talking Tuesday, and we have CPI Wednesday. It is the big news driver we have this week coming up here, CPI. So potentially we could have a lower the week scenario, because I am leaning for higher prices on foreign, especially GU. Yesterday was Friday. Let me see something. I think Trump spoke yesterday. Did Trump speak yesterday? Nah, he didn't. I didn't really know what they say here. Let me see if I could just peep what they say. Brief remarks. Nothing really big. But what I like to do after every FOMC hearing, I like to just open up this indicator here and just look at the interest rates. See what we stated with the interest rates, and we can see that we have, I think the pound one was 4.75 last week if I'm not mistaken, but we see it basically back normal, equal. It's in neutral. EU bearish. Yes, last week it was bullish here. Anyway, I'll get across to NAS100 thing in a minute. But my main pairs, as we know on this channel, is really just GU and Nasdaq. Like, that's the main pairs I like to trade. So, all right. So, I expecting after we break underneath these lows, this high, this low, this higher high, I expect this to be a shift in market structure here. So I would be inclined to see us trade up to this high and kind of try to contest this high. And what I would want to see is, like, if this high get broken, obviously upside, it would mean market structure wise that we might want to get up to here. But what I would want to see is kind of this run up, come back down, a failure swing in here, and sweep out this high, shift on market structure, come back up, and head back down. That's what I want to see. So basically, I would want to see us failure swing up here. If we go to the forward chart, we have a big imbalance here we can fill back in though. So we could definitely make our way. Oh shit, wrong one. We could definitely make our way back into the range up top here, and failure swing inside here. See, make our way back up in here because we did close at the average daily high. So obviously Monday average daily high, depending on how Sunday and stuff trade, might be up here, and we could look for a short. We could look for a shift or market structure here, and then prices had to come back down. So this would be mean we want to go up in here. So ideally, I would just want to see us sweep out Friday low. Possibly we could get down to this gap in here. Because we did use this one here, trade up, come back down. So if you could just sweep out Friday, well, Friday lows, this relatively equal lows, and possibly get down into here. And from here, that will line up with us moving up into here. We could target, ideally, I want to target these relatively equal highs Monday. Well, this is the last week Monday, but I want to target these relatively equal highs here and actually get up into the drawn liquidity. So we just bullish mainly on slightly bullish stance. We do have a low here and a high, so we have accumulation. We accumulated at the 50% equilibrium. So we could look for a setup somewhere inside here. Yeah, we already know the average daily low when Monday open, depending on how Sunday trade and whatnot. We could get the average low somewhere down here, and we can look for a long. So that'll be the goal for GU. And as far as NAS, so with NAS now, we did failure swing here and come back down. So this is giving a bearish sense. I actually leaning bearish for NAS, although I was taking longs simply because these lows wasn't taken out. We didn't have any closure underneath it, so I was just looking for discounted levels. So because what going on with NAS is that we coming down, tapping in the sell side, but we not getting really back up into here. So it's looking as though we getting failure swings. Kind of thought after we traded through this high with here, when the week opened, week before last week I believe it was, with this big drop down, and we came back up. I was watching how we kind of was laboring to get back up now. You know, all these wicks. Get the big momentum down, wick to get back up, and then we get big momentum down again. We sweep out. So this kind of look as though we take out buy side, took out the previous week high here, and then so we have previous week high, right? So we took out the previous week high. Then after we took out the previous week high, we have the opening price here. Immediately went back underneath the opening price, and also we have the order block in here, and there's a rejection block. So this was like a strong, and this candle actually took out the high and low. So it's like bam, you know, a big premium market here. So I just want to see how the week open, and if this is the week where we kind of, if we close below, oh shit, if we close below this low, the opening price, let's say Monday, the week open, bam, and Monday start trade underneath here, I would expect I would long move up on a scalp basis, but I'll actually be looking to short, because we're in the relative terms. Once we get underneath here, we'll be in a discounted market in relative terms of the dealing range, but I'll be looking for a short. The only because we didn't get any clue, but the kind of closure underneath here is why I'll be still looking for longs. But this is a big, you know, sweep close below, so this is kind of like a bearish setup. But we feel into close below, so that'll be in it. So we're still tentative on NAS. Once we get below body closure below this swing low here, this body, that would be a good sign for me to just look for shorts to go lower. So that's basically it. The market kinda normalizing in the sense of big moves. Um, so we just take it day by day. We only really trade in Tuesday and Wednesdays for setups. Um, yeah, since December we didn't really get any standard deviations entries because this channel we kind of mainly use the standard deviation as a to project the low, but the central bank levels has been the PM session has been very big in terms of the dealing ranges. If I could go back and show, only recently we had like small dealing ranges, but last week 62, 145, 56, 47. This day we had a simple one, um, 61, 54. Here we had a decent one, 37. This one is a decent one, 96. And if we talk about this is January, um, this was a decent one, but we didn't touch any of the standard deviation before we take off. 17, decent one, two decent one, decent one, 86, 81. Yeah, 86. This was a decent one. So since the year start, it hasn't been consistent, so we have to use different tools, and yeah, so we have to really be patient. Um, so we will see what setups we can get on GU. Again, we are looking for a sweep of Friday low. We don't necessarily have to get down quite to here, because we have PDRAs in here. So I don't really want to highlight this too much, but I'll just keep it marked out because of the dealing range that we in. So I like to look at body closures more now, focusing on that more. And we did close above this candle, not by much, but we did close above it. The second candle failed to took the liquidity, so we have resting liquidity. And also importantly, we didn't test this 4-hour open, so I would definitely be inclined to want to get along at least to test this. So if you can get along after we take out this low, that'll be a very good move. And let's see if we get like somewhere inside here we get along. Stop loss typically be like 10 pips, and we can aim for this. So I feel FEG here, so obviously I just aim for that, and that'll be a very good move. And we're just looking to fix this drawdown really this week. If I could get our next like 2% this week, grateful. Taking that, done for the week with that, and that 2% will put us really in a good place. We'll be basically at 48. We'll be at 47. We'll be down near 48, and once we at 48, I can start by taking my 3 lots. Cause right now I had to take 1 lot. That's crazy, yeah. And let's start taking the 3 lots, looking for the same entry, taking the 3 lots. We could look for some good moves. So I'll catch you guys back in the next week breakdown, but we would be posting videos of the trade execution and stuff throughout as we get out of this drawdown.